What's going on, guys? Joy for 100 back with another Vnotes. Today we are picking up the Evo from Horsepower Logic and bringing it back home. We have a slight electrical issue. I'll show you what that is once I pick it up and bring it back home. I also got the brackets for that oil cooler that came in from MA Performance. They still didn't send me the hardware, so I'm just gonna have to use some OEM hardware, find some. So let's go pick up the Evo. I gotta help Pico put a serpentine belt on his dad's 4B11, and then we can get to work on the electrical issue. What's on your wrist, bro?
Gotta keep safe, bro. That's a good one.
Sure, I'll pay for it.
Horn.
Water in the horn.
Like water in the horn. It's hard to crank up like really slow.
All right, that's right. My door locks don't work.
Here it goes. If we get into the top, turn your corner.
Electrical issues. There it is. Your boy's back. Feels weird, like being in this car after like 5 or 6 months. I fucking love it. Now you guys can see one issue. I gotta align my steering wheel. The other issue is my radio don't work, my gauges don't work, my AFR, my boost, my door locks don't work, my key fob doesn't work. So all those random shits don't work. I think it's when I blew that relay up on the fucking engine underneath the hood. But I'm gonna fix that and then align the steering wheel and we'll be good to go. I really hope it's not the fucking alternator, because look how slow my windshield wipers go. So I really hope it's not the alternator. That'll piss me off. So I'm gonna get some brand new gas. I got some 6-month-old E85 in here. So hopefully we make it. Didn't make it far. Our buddy Jay, his alternator went out and died on the side of the road. And Pico's car went down on the side of the road, alternator issues. I'm going to help him. All my lights turn on. I run out of power steering. Nothing works.
Murphy's Law, dude.
Dies right in this fucking grass. Alternator. I just got a brand new one too. Has less than 100 miles.
At least I have a battery pack, so at least I can rescue you. Oh, my car is fucking done, dude.
All right, well, I'm on the side of the road right now. I had to just hook up this jumper pack right quick. I'm right next to HP Logic. I'm gonna make it. It's gonna happen. I made it. That's it. Gotta wait for tomorrow to get a new alternator, and I'll put that in and we'll be good to go. So, oh fuck. So, as you guys can see, I pulled my alternator out in like 15 minutes. Pretty easy. Maybe because I've done it 3 times already. I don't understand what happened. Maybe when I hooked up the power wire to the positive to the positive on accident on the ECU fuse holder. I might have blown the alternator, I don't know, but let me show you. Wires together. There's a wire that comes on here, right here. I had this. No, I had, which wire? This one. This wire. I put it on here because it looked like it went that way, but it didn't. And when I touched the bolt, it sparked and it popped this fuse. And this is for the qual packs, which is connected also to the alternator. So I might have blown it that way, or I don't know, but alternator is not producing any power. So I ordered a new alternator. I have a lifetime warranty on this. So it was producing only, I think, 10 volts. So I got another one coming. This is from Bosch. This thing I only had put, I think, 50 miles on this thing. It goes out, so, and it was new. It's just really weird though, because once that fuse popped underneath that red cover, obviously the car wouldn't start, wasn't getting any spark. So Sam welded it back and it worked, but for some reason when we backed it up, my boost controller was on, my AFR gauge worked, door locks worked, all that shit worked. And I came here the next day to start tuning. None of that stuff worked. Boost controller, AFR, lighter socket, radio, key fob, all that shit didn't work. So I'm wondering if that fuse has anything to do with it underneath the red thing. If it doesn't, and it's just the alternator not putting out enough amps, I'll be stoked, because it's a free alternator. Drop that in and the car will be great. Motor runs great. Fucking, it's pristine. I fucking love it. It's just this electrical shit's pissing me off. So, yeah. So tomorrow I'm going to be heading to O'Reilly's, picking up a new one, and then installing it, and hopefully all my shit works. So, see you guys tomorrow. Alrighty, it's a new day. Well, it's a new night. I got the trusty alternator. Gonna go ahead and put it in. There's my AC pump right there. Go ahead and put this in, and then hopefully all the lights work. So let's do it. Well, installed the alternator. It's not charging the battery, so it has to be that fuse holder, which is kind of freaking annoying, because that should be in hopefully Monday, which is in 2 days from now. So I'm literally playing Leapfrog from HP Logic, so I didn't want to leave my car there, because I got to go look at some fuses while it's at my house, and I want to keep getting Ubers there and back. So I'm literally driving my car, waiting until it dies, pulling into a parking lot, charging it up with the charger pack, driving it, keep going down. I got like 4 miles to go, so wish me luck. So as you guys can see, Evo made it. Pico met up with me in the Navigator, and he charged my battery. We charged it for like 15-20 minutes, and I was able to drive home with no problems. Tomorrow, I'm just gonna go through all the fuses again and relays and all that shit, make sure it's nothing simple. And then that fuse box should be here Monday, and I'll put that in. If it still doesn't work, then we got a problem. Pico, why don't you show the camera what you got?
TYC brand new alternator from like 3 years ago.
Oh, that's weird, because I just changed my alternator too.
That food smells really good.
No, it's fucking terrible. Before you drive,
what?
I want you to pull up a picture of the popcorn chicken from Sonic.
My phone. Okay. What's it called again?
Popcorn chicken from Sonic. I don't want you to laugh.
What do I get if I don't laugh? Okay.
I'll think about it.
Picture.
Okay. All right. There's the popcorn chicken.
Skipping over some of these parts. doesn't look that bad.
Oh, it doesn't look that bad.
What do you see? Your joke just fucking. You just wasted all that time, and you really got to put my hot dog like that. It's like, for fuck's sake, really? Come on, I'm not eating that. That's fucking. Dude, you really got to put it right there, though.
Dude, these.
It just smells amazing.
Why does it look?
What? What's wrong with it? I'm trying.
Let's taste it. Yeah. Corona has fucking hands.
Pretty good. It tastes like Applebee's bump.
Alright, well, that was a fail. Good thing I didn't bet you anything.
No, that's pretty funny.
At least your door locks work. Show off. What's going on, guys? It's a new day. Ego's still there. My dad and I diagnosed the problem, and it is going to be that fuse assembly thing that I showed you earlier, where the top of it blew. We ran a test light from the alternator, wasn't getting any power into that. Also to where that connector that connects the alternator was getting no power. So process elimination, it's definitely that fuse holder thing. So right now I'm waiting. It should be here any second now, waiting on USPS to bring it. But right now I'm gonna finish my speed walk around my neighborhood, my cardio, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take off that fuse holder. So I think it's just a bunch of 12mm bolts. So let's get to it. Make sure when you do that, you take the battery negative cable off, or you'll blow some shit up. All right, this is the fuse holder thing. As you see, that top is popped. We soldered it back, but it's obviously not giving power to here, or to the alternator it gets hooked up to. So we're gonna go ahead and take this off. I believe it's 12mm. No, that's a 12. This is probably 10. So let's go ahead and take this off. All right, got it off. These are actually 10mm. Goes right there. As you can see, this is pretty messed up. This one looks a little rusted. So we're gonna go ahead and swap that out. Just waiting on USPS. And they're not here yet, so. Ooh, I think I hear somebody. Oh. Come back. All right, KTM part came in. Right there, that's that coolant line. And then now, got my box for the Evo. All right, here's the brand new part versus the old one. It's mint, broken. So let's put this in. Maybe it'll work.
I hope so. Make sure you put it in right.
All right, new one's installed. Everything's on right, thank God. All this shit's on. Time to plug in the battery and let it rip. All right, before we do anything, let's do test number 1. Door locks. Test 1, door locks work. Test 2, trunk. Trunk works. Test 3. Oh, there we go. Boost gauge is on. AFR gauge is on. Car is on. Well, test 4, right? Yeah, test 4, radio's working. Now, test 5 is to see if we have power to the alternator. Just put the test light on there and we have power to the alternator and to the power source on the fuse holder. Now, I'm gonna let it run for a little bit. Alternator's gonna charge up the battery because it's getting power. If the car dies, I swear to God, this car is going in the garbage. I'm done. I'm fucking done. So, let's let it run. So, success, the car did not die. Drove it around for about 25-30 minutes, let it run for an hour. Check for leaks, don't have any leaks. I do have the ABS light on and all-wheel drive control. light on, which is most likely the speed sensor is either dirty or not tightened all the way. Other than that, got to put a few 200 miles on it, drain the oil, and then put new oil in, and then we can go on the dyno for the dyno tune. So, pretty happy with it so far. I just have a base map on there right now. Jack put it on there, but we'll be doing some fine tuning after we get everything worked out with the motor, make sure everything's running good, move up the bearings and all that stuff. So, success. One more start for the boys. Got fat.
I just want to lose some weight.
Lost some muscle weight. Look what we got here. Damn, it's back.